What is going on, everybody? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you guys are watching the one and only Paid to Drive, and of course, Paid to Drive vlogs coming at you. Hope you're all having a great one out there. If you drive for apps like Grubhub, Doordash, Uber Eats, or any of the others, you're in the right place. So get started right now for free. Hit that red subscribe button down below and turn on all notifications so that you are always up to date anytime I post something new. And of course, don't forget to hit that like button down below. It just lets YouTube know that I'm doing a good job. And let's jump into the email. Triple Lindy style. That's right. Everybody comment hashtag Triple Lindy, hashtag Thornton Melon. That's right. So, got something kind of positive for you here from Mr. Tom. So everyone say thank you to Tom in the chat or the comments down below. So Tom says, these are some DoorDash tips to earn more. So Tom says, Pete, please share these basic tips that all Dashers should follow for maximizing profit. So, number one, accept orders over $8 and under 5 miles. Now, why I like that so much is because he's not just talking about the payout. The mileage is super important. So he tries to, accept $8 or more and keep it under 5 miles so he's not going too out of his market, or out of the zone. And I like that. And he says, and only take $7 orders if they are under 2 miles and not apartment complexes. So I also understand what he's saying here, but don't reassign too many orders. Okay, that's just something else to keep in mind. So once you've accepted, if you see it's to an apartment complex, be very, very careful with reassigning orders because they don't like that, and that could be grounds for deactivation. So keep that in mind. But yes, take $7 orders if they are under 2 miles. Again, to back up, not going too far out of your zone. Number two, only take stacked orders over $15 and under 7 miles. Again, this kind of backs up what we were saying previously. But yeah, $15 for a couple of orders, not bad, especially if you can get them done quickly, which is where the mileage comes in. And again, the payout and the mileage has to make sense because you could get a $12 payout, but have to drive 27 miles away. You don't want to do that. Number three, never accept Walmart orders. I think we can all agree with that one. Number four, deliver between 5 o'clock and 10 o'clock p.m. These, for those of you drivers that are newer out there, it's primarily usually the busiest between 5 and 10 because of the dinner rush, and then you also get that late night crowd. But don't sleep on the morning times too, like the breakfast rush and lunch rush. But he's talking about bigger payouts tend to be later on in the evening, which is true. Cancel orders that aren't ready within 10 minutes of the ready time. Again, forewarning you, do not cancel too many orders, okay? DoorDash doesn't like this, Grubhub doesn't like this, and Uber Eats does not like this. So use it sparingly, okay? Number six, head back to the closest hotspot and park instead of driving around wasting gas. When you're idling, yes, you are still burning gas, but I guess not as much as when you're driving around. Number seven, avoid the drive-thru if the lobby is open to save fuel because of the same reason, because if you're idling in the drive-thru, you're wasting gas. Number eight, avoid Taco Bell. Again, results may vary, and it's subjective to whatever market you're in. Maybe the Taco Bell in your market is really good, and you make great payouts from there. So again, this is just like a guide, Number nine, as a bonus, orders over $8 typically result in extra tips up to 25% of the time. Especially now with how they're hiding payouts or hiding the tips and stuff like that. What he's saying does make sense in that regard. So I like these tips. I do. The only thing, like I said, I would proceed with caution with is the canceling of orders. That is not something you want to do too often because of obvious reasons. Like I said, these companies, when you accept an offer, okay, you can reject as many as you want and decline as many as you want. But once you accept an order and it is in your queue, think of it like you just signed a contract, okay? And it's a legally binding contract between you and DoorDash, you and Grubhub, you and Uber Eats, or any of these companies. If you cancel that, they'll give you a pass. You know, they're like, okay, whatever, might have been an emergency or something with the order's not right. But do not do it too often because it can result in a deactivation, okay? Just something to keep in mind. But drivers, dashers, everybody out there in the chat or the comments, do you agree with Tom's tips here? Tom's tips, got a nice ring to it. Or do you disagree? Let me know in the chat or the comments down below. And if you guys ever want to send me anything like Tom did, send an email to paytodrivestories@gmail.com. That's the best place to reach me. Or if you want a quicker response, you can message me on the Patreon app or at patreon.com/paid2drive. Link is in the description or in the pinned top comment. And as a bonus, as a perk, I will shout you out in every new video that I make. And when you hear your name called, say, hey, Pete, I heard my name in the chat or the comments down below. So we got Samantha Michaels, Brian Pomeroy, Heidi Barnes, Joe Valerio, Kurt Paul, Lee Peacock, Tulsa Todd, William Boudreau, Laura Love, Agus, Alan G. Van Horn, Drew Hanor, Fernando Carranza, Frank Haviland, Fresh One, Jason Casta, Justin Case, Lulu Laura, Natalie Mosley, Sarah Keston, Scott Freisner, Sherry Cassidy, Stephen Neely, Joyce Hine, Brian Richardson, Jenny Thomas, John Bonacci, Matt Epperson, Nick G, Stacy Miller, Terrence Pacheco, and Valerie Brown. That's right, everybody. Fantastic. Links in the description or in the pinned top comment if you would like to sign up on there. And of course, everybody, please make sure all of you are using the free gas app called Get Upside. It's in the description, all the way at the bottom of the description. Scroll all the way down. Make sure you check that out. Download it for free on your smartphone. You go to your local gas station, pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside gas app, and within 48 hours or so, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you'll get paid every time they pump gas. It's called Get Upside. Links in the description. Make sure to download it. And of course, get all your t-shirts, hoodies, and goodies at paytodrivestore.com. That is the official merch store for Pay to Drive stuff. Lots of nice designs, different colors, sizes, all that good stuff at paytodrivestore.com. Everything's on sale. Go check it out. Links down below. And if you made it to the end of this video, simply leave a comment saying end 542. End 542. Lets me know you made it to the end of the video. And of course, don't forget to hit that free red subscribe button down below. It's lonely, so give it a tap. Tap that notification bell to the right and set it to all so you're always notified when I post something new. And of course, if you wouldn't mind, hit that like button down below. It just lets YouTube know I'm doing a good job. And until next time, get that money, get that honey, keep hustling and keep bustling, and we'll see you next time right here on Paid to Drive and Pay to Drive Vlogs. Be well, drive safe, and we'll see you next time.